obsession, breakup obsession specifically. How many people right now are in that loop? You've had the breakup and all you can think about is them. What happened? Why did it happen? How can I get out of that? I don't want to feel like this. I know it's over. You're vacillating between hope and anger. You've got all these emotions and your head and your mind is not free. And one of the many things that happens when we get into an obsessive breakup loop or any kind of obsessive loop is that we have these repetitive negative stories that go on in our mind. It's enough, okay, that you were broken up with or that the relationship ended. Maybe you were dumped, maybe mostly you were dumped or you never saw it coming. And now the worst thing you can do is put salt in the wound. And yet so many of us do it automatically. It's this negative spiral. The stories that we tell ourselves and stick with that are really painful and negative, the actual term is called papancha. I know it's a P-A-P-A-N with a T-A-C-A. I'm far less concerned with what a name or a word is and far more concerned that you understand the cycle and how it feels and what you're thinking, because that way you can find your way out. But it is the story that we tell our minds. How about this one? The last bus, right? There'll never be another. Nobody will ever love me like they did. Nobody will understand my music. Nobody will understand my writing. Oh my God, he got me. He just understood me. Yeah, that story. It's what I call the last bus. There'll never be anybody else. And for those of you having a really difficult time dating and it was hard enough to get this one, you've even got evidence that this is difficult nowadays. Okay, so you're afraid to start again, but this has ruptured. So the best thing you can do is catch these stories while they're going on in your mind and say, do I know that to be a fact? It's absolute. There's no other story. Another thing that I hear is that, oh my God, now they're having sex. They're having sex with somebody else, not me. I can't stand the thought of that happening. Yeah, because what you experienced was really important to you because you were present and you were there. And yes, I'm sorry, if they're deciding to date or if they broke up with you because they already had something cooking on the side, they are having sex. But that person is getting the same person you knew. You forget this part, right? These are the little things that will help unlock that obsession because you have idolized this former partner and everything about them. You think they're going to give the best of what they've got that they didn't give you or that they gave you a little bit in the beginning. They're going to give it all to them. Everything I wanted is going to them, right? Have you not thought that? Everything. Ladies, did you buff him up? Come on. Did you buy him nice clothes so he could look good with you? Now you're thinking, damn it, he's wearing that jacket and those pants with somebody else taking them on a date looking so sharp. I did that. I've heard that from a lot of ladies. That's why they say don't fix it till it's yours, right? Guys, are you turning around in circles inside that now she's got that car that she's driving around in that you bought her? Huh? Now she looks so fine. You picked her up from wherever you found her. Now, this is that cycle of negative. It's salt in the wound. You are torturing yourself. It's enough. You don't know all these things to be true. You don't know that now their life is going to be amazing. So oftentimes when we have a breakup, we will see our ex in what is like the best possible scenario. They like look so good and they're in some place and there's a lot of hubbub. And you see on social media all these things. It's like they're trying to rub it in your face, right? Like, oh, I upgraded. But who are they really? I mean, look at the way they handled you. Are they a really great human being? The flash lasts for a while. Everybody has their moment of a rise, but you must go back to the fact that if the breakup occurred, there was good reason for it. It meant that one, they were incapable of being the right partner for you, and two, that now your job is to be good to yourself. They've treated you badly. You need to be your own best friend. And part of being your own best friend is to catch those thoughts that diminish you. It's their joy to have you feel down if they're a nasty person. So take care of yourself. Catch those thoughts. And I want you to remember the totality of who they are, because we tend to put them on a pedestal when they're gone, right? Think of the other times that you kind of wanted to forget because you framed them in a certain way. Think of the times they were less than gracious, that they were actually cruel, that they were shallow, that they were kind of stupid, that they were limited, that you saw an aspect of them that truly horrified you, but you just skipped over it. Bring those memories back up and diminish the papancha. I hope this helps you. Susan Winter for SusanWinter.net. If you're having trouble and you're struggling, I highly recommend give me a consultation call. And I want you to first and foremost, before you even call me, before you book me, go to Breakup Triage. The audiobook is on Audible and it is on Amazon. It is so good. It's for that first couple days, couple weeks where you're just emotionally bleeding out. It is the best material. 33 minutes that will change your life. Believe me, I've really worked hard on this. So I hope this helps you, and don't be afraid to reach out, Susan Winter at SusanWinter.net. If you have a question for me that you want me to answer here on the podcast or via email, go to SusanWinter.net, go to the contact page, and underneath the media, you're going to see a little box that says question and answer, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks a lot.